Well,
Yeah.
that to me seems like a really good idea in terms of getting kids excited about learning things. Have it in some sort of an interactive game.
Yeah. Just gamify every topic.
Dismissal was at one point in time, oh, you're just wasting your time. And now that dismissal doesn't necessarily hold water, because just like professional golfers, professional video game players now make enormous sums of money. So it's gotten to this place where, oh, no, this is a viable career, and perhaps you should even be taking your kid to coaching and learning strategy and learning all these, various applications that allow you to get better at these things, because there's a real career in this. And I mean, try telling that to your grandpa. Hey, I'm gonna play. What's the game they play for the most money today?
Fortnite, probably.
Fortnite, right? Yeah, it's the big one. That I'm gonna be a professional Fortnite player. They would say, get the fuck out of here. But I'm gonna be a professional golfer. How good are you, Johnny? I'm under par. Yeah. I want to be the next Tiger Woods.
Well, in my cohort, a lot of other academics I've talked to, like, hey, did you play Sid Meier's Civilization game a lot in grad school or postdoc? And yeah. And we all go, most of our understanding about the history of technology and like world affairs and economics comes from playing that game.
Really?
Yeah.
I never played it. How's it work? Is it one of those role-playing games?
You start out in like the Dark Ages and you progress through like Bronze Age, Iron Age, you invent railroads, and then eventually you like colonize Alpha Centauri.
And you playing against the computer or other humans?
Turn-based strategy game against the computer. But you kind of learn the whole technology tree and what everything's called and what followed what. And God, I hope Sid Meier got it right, more or less. But it was a much more compelling way to learn all that than like taking whatever European history AP, right?
I would imagine that's incredibly immersive. Like how could they do something like that? Oh, the new Discovery mode turns on Assassin's Creed Origins into an interactive history lesson.
It's like ancient Egypt, I believe, is what they do here. And it's like deep detail
Really?
recreation of it. You go through it, and they take, for this mode, they kind of take all the not shooting, but stabbing and killing of people, and just walk you through ancient Egypt, Cairo.
And you get to see people die?
Not in this mode. Maybe
this
they
mode
do. They
you
might
don't?
show some stuff of torture
Sometimes
and whatnot, but
So you could either have it graphic or non-graphic? Is that the idea?
yeah, then they could show you through the map, take you to
Do we
places.
have a video of this? Can I watch this?
Yeah, I think so.
I need to see this.
I'll look it up. Wait.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that would be the best way to teach people things, to make some sort of interactive environment, especially virtual, where you could go there and experience it. And I mean, I don't know if you've messed around with any of the HTC Vive things. Oh, is this here?
So yeah, this is like a
Whoa,
tour of the
go
Great
full
Pyramids.
screen with this. Whoa.
This is part of the game, but this is not the actual game. This is like a mode they did to teach kids because they had all of this technology available. So they said, you know what, just get a narrator, add some audio clips, make it a mode.
Wow. And they even have it the way it was originally built, the Great Pyramid with the limestone still attached for the most part.
This is a 20-minute video, so this is real deep detail, man.
Wow.
This is like the best Graham Hancock,
Yeah.
explanation you could get, but you're the guy there.
And you're in a third-person position.
You probably could go first person too, I'm sure. And
Wow.
this is just this particular part. They're going to keep doing this as, this Assassin's Creed has gone through all sorts of different modes of history. Through the like Renaissance, Rome, Spain, all sorts of different areas. And now that they've sort of turned this on, it's going to ramp up probably.
Well,
Yeah.
that to me seems like a really good idea in terms of getting kids excited about learning things. Have it in some sort of an interactive game.
Yeah. Just gamify every topic
Yeah, everything.
in a really high quality way.
Yeah.
And I think the tricky thing with education is the kind of tech that we use is several steps behind the state of the art in Hollywood special effects or documentaries or this kind of game. So the students are kind of disappointed when they come to class.
Right.
Right. And it's like college is really expensive and it's really retrograde in terms of the tech quality. So why? Why are we here? we should be on the forefront, right? It should be possible to go to your state university and see awesome gamified interactive stuff that you don't have access to at home.
But everything is changing so fast. And in order for the curriculum to keep up with modern technology, it would have to revamp every year.
Well, I mean, a lot of the content we teach is pretty old, actually. Like the key ideas in evolutionary biology, many of them go back 50 or 100 years. Key ideas in animal behavior or paleontology or anthropology, it's not like those get updated that fast. It's just the way you can present them technically. We're not competitive. And that's embarrassing.
Is there a way to change that? Or is that seems almost insurmountable without a complete overhaul of the system?
I think you need a totally different kind of university and credential that's backed by a significant amount of capital and that's technologically innovative and that's very un-PC in terms of what it teaches and how it teaches.
Do you think that's possible that would come along and compete with the standard?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's inevitable that that'll happen.
And that's probably going to be what bankrupts.
And I think it's going to eat our lunch. Yeah.
How do you feel about that though, as a person who makes their living I mean, also you write books and.
I'd be happy to jump ship and go do that.
Would you?
Oh yeah.
Good for you.
If I could teach hundreds of thousands or millions of people rather than 200 at a time.